Howdy, folks. It is Freedom Day, and happy Freedom Day out there to everyone in South Africa. If you're following this from abroad, well, have a good Thursday, the 27th of April today. And we've decided to put out a show this morning, not necessarily for selections for today's Freedom Day meeting at Turffontein, although I am working and I do have opinions, Lyall Cooper, but more so to tell people that they have 48 hours in which to join the direct line and get the special for Saturday. Because if you join now, the new direct line initiative, then you will get Saturday's Champions Day selections for free. And I can tell you, Lyall will confirm, that you're already well into that card and studying furiously.
Absolutely, Nico. I'm not with you today, so I've got the chance of studying Saturday. Loving the card so far. And yeah, we're going to find in those winners and looking forward to this. And we've got a lot of people rushing in to our service, which is good news. It started nicely. And yeah, I know Bella's got her hands full, but yeah, all good so far.
Great stuff. Well, let's talk about this. I'm just going to bring this up at the moment. I haven't got the full screen up, but I will bring this up in a moment. Basically, if you sign up today for the Champions, for the direct line, you'll get Champions Day selections for free. The deal is, it'll cost 400 Rand for a 4-week period. So regardless of when you join, Lyall, you'll get 4 weeks from the day you join, 4 weeks for 400 Rand, which works out, if you work it out, at less than 15 Rand a day, basically.
Correct. Yeah, it's good value. And I think it's important what you said. Whenever they join, they get a month from then. They don't. So if they join midway through the month, they still go to the mid of the next month. So it doesn't matter when you join. But the early bird offer is for this weekend, as you've mentioned. They get Champions Day for free, which I know I've well publicized. It's my favorite race day of the year. Absolutely.
Well, you said that on countless occasions, so we know that for sure. The point is that if you join in now, in the next couple of days, you'll get the Champions Day in for free, but it does officially start on the 1st of May. So this is just confirmation of what we are doing. It's called the Direct Line, and we are basically offering a subscription-based service that offers professional and expert analysis from the previously Clocking the Gallop tipsters. It starts officially on Monday, and bear in mind that Monday there is a double header now. There's racing in Durban and in Cape Town, and that will work out at less than 15 Rand a day. Now, if you're not interested in taking the full package for 400 Rand, we've given people another option. And this is because there was a call from our followers and from our viewers that they weren't interested in certain tipsters, but they were interested in others. So if you want to choose an individual tipster for example, myself or yourself, or the Ghost Rider or MX or Nino Podesta, who are tipsters on the direct line, then you can subscribe to their selections only, okay? And that will be a cost of 300 Rand, but it is venue specific.
Yeah, of course. So, Nino, of course, PE, you or I would be the local and MX PE, and of course the Ghost Rider would be doing Natal and Cape Town.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a good idea. And I think a few people, yeah, as you say, the inquiries a few people have wanted that, and that 300 Rand will be, you'll get a personal sheet from that person on their local race day.
And I do know that the Ghost Rider, who was originally charging 500 Rand per month, has agreed to the figure of 300 Rand a month. So those people that are joined up with him, when they re-subscribe to him, they'll come down to a 300 Rand fee. But basically, you'll get all the Ghost Rider information. So for example, Lyall, I'm just bringing myself as example, because sometimes I do study other centers outside of Turffontein. But if you subscribe to my service, for example, and I decide to tip on Kenilworth or Durban, because there's a big meeting in Durban, you'll get that included in your 300. You'll get Nico's service included. Whatever I do decide to tip, you'll get something on that day. So if you subscribe to me, or you subscribe to Lyall, or to MX, for example, MX is not precluded from tipping at the Vaal, for example. If you subscribe to MX, you might get a Vaal sheet one day.
Correct. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So it's not specific. And the big days as well, Nick, I think we must mention the big days. Most big days, I think you'll get that personal sheet from that specific person that you want. But we are going to be working as a team. And that's why the 400 is such good value, because you get every single day, and that specific tipster is tipping at their center anyway. So yeah, I think that's the value, obviously.
Okay, just to quickly fill you in on this. This is what we're saying. If you join up before Saturday, now bear in mind that the Saturday cutoff is probably midday. You'll get Champions Day free of charge, and then you will get the individual tips. If you want to choose Lyall, Nico, Nino, Ghost Rider, or MX, you'll get their tips for a figure of 300 Rand for the month. Now, important are the banking details and what references to use, because we've got now our assistant Bella, who's helping us and has just come on board in the last week. We found that the admin was really bogging us down, and our focus is on tipping winners, isn't it? Bella's is on signing up, but there we go.
Yeah, we're here to tip. We're here to tip and find the winners, and we're hoping that this really goes from strength to strength.
Yeah. I just want to bring up the banking details quickly, and whilst I bring that up, Lyall, people are urged also to send the proof of payments through, because it's easier to track it that way. Remember, anyone that's joined the direct line know that they can send their proof of payments through, but we have changed our email. So let's just give you confirmation now of the details regarding the two bank accounts. We're still using the same bank accounts. That hasn't changed. You can either use the FNB Clocking the Gallop account or the FNB Specialized Racing Services account, which is the account we used for the Ghost Rider. But it's important that if you choose the 300 Rand option and you're depositing 300 Rand, that you choose the tipster, or you put the tipster you want as the reference. So you're going for Nino Podesta, you put Nino Podesta and you put your 300 Rand in, and you'll be signed up for that. Remember that if you want to contact us with any inquiries, Bella is the person to contact, and you can call her now on 079 390 5747 or email her through on the direct line essay. It's one word, the direct line essay@gmail.com. But do remember that Bella is available either via WhatsApp, or you can actually speak to her to get through to any of us, any information, or for that matter, to just tell her that you've paid and send her the proof of payment. So that deals with that. Those are the account details. Hopefully you've jotted them down, or you'll be able to pause the video and get those details through too. We're looking forward to the weekend. That starts in a couple of days. However, I know that Lyall hasn't really worked furiously on today's card. He is doing Saturdays. I have, Lyall, and just very quickly, a snippet today. There's some interesting racing today. And most notably, there's a Pinnacle Stakes race, race 7, which is the penultimate race over 1,450 meters. And the Tony Peter stable has been going along really nicely. I looked actually at their stats. Now, listen to this. In the month of April, which is not done yet, Tony Peter has had 21 runners, 6 winners, and 11 places.
Phenomenal.
So that's 17 out of the 21 have run in the first 4. The win, 6 out of 21, equates to 28.57%. And I think he's got a great chance with Vanderbilt today, which runs over 1,450 meters from a good draw with a strong gallop. I know it's up against Forever Mine, but I think Vanderbilt is a big runner in the 7th race today. And your horse is running in the 8th. Tinder Dry. Remember when you took Tinder Dry?
I did.
As a best bet when it won at 16 to 1. I don't know what price it is today, but I think it might go close again today. And the dogs are barking.
The dogs are barking. And obviously I haven't studied today, but as soon as you mentioned the word Forever Mine, my skin, my hair did stand up. So yes. I have a lot of respect for that horse, Nico. I'm going to go and have a look at that now.
Go and have a look at that. I do like Vanderbilt today. So that's just a sneak preview of today's racing. Lyall, great catching up with you once again. Just to finalize matters, the direct line starts actually on Monday, the 1st of May. But if you join before Saturday or up until Saturday, you'll get Saturday's information for free. and it works out at less than 15 Rand a day. We're looking forward to having you on board. The reason we've done this, folks, is to make it viable for us to continue. We don't have any sponsors. We're not paid by anyone to tip. We've been doing it of our own free will. We've operated the direct line on an ad hoc basis, but now it is full time. We've given that to you, but unfortunately, you have to pay for it, but it's not a lot of money. Thanks very much, Lyall Cooper. Have a great Freedom Day, and we'll speak again in the next couple of days.
Thanks, Nico. Looking forward to it.